I managed to find a doctor, but it's not good news. I don't have 120 coins to buy a dream crown from Vidal, and I doubt I ever will. What if I could pay for a dream crown? This is the deed to our old family home, just outside Ferropolis. Wow, it really does. It is a fixer-upper. This is silly. Ow, ow, they can hit me through the wall as well. Afra wants me to get a cranial moderator. Look who's awake. How you doing, sweetheart? Are there any drawbacks? Oh, sure. Watch out for migraines, seizures, deafness, blindness, aneurysms, nightmares, prophetic dreams, mental decline, partial or total amnesia, paranoia, delusions of being dead, religious ecstasy and or agony, out-of-body experiences, Wycliffe's idiocy, gangrene. Oh, shit. I need to go back to the corrupted lands, don't I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to go back to the cleanup camp. Shoot. Which is why I need to go back down to the corrupted lands. And then, yes, southeast of the entrance to the corrupted lands. Oh, do you know what I could do? Yeah, pressing control is doing something weird at the moment. That's interesting. What I could do is use my return home spell, because it's by my new house. Just downstairs. It'll save me climbing down the mountain. Smash it. Won't have been long enough for anything to be fixed in there yet. Right, down. I know I don't need to go down, do I? I just need to... it's like this way. Oops. Yeah. This way over to the bridge. Because I extended the bridge, the real bridge. Which I think might be... Well, I don't know how much difference a physical bridge is actually going to make to the corruption spreading. It seems like it's spreading regardless of what we do, so maybe it isn't that big a deal that I did it. Royal Vision works. Oh, hello! Hi! Thank you. I must have a lot of silk thread right now. I must have silk thread coming out my ears. Cool. We'll go check. Hello! Ooh! I'm just gonna run. I'm just running. Bye! God, you can really see the eyeballs just from the off. It's like the first thing you spot. It's just eyeballs. Oh god, it's a very narrow bridge. Especially because they're like... Are they watching me? Am I not close enough? It feels like they're looking at me. I don't like it. So now I need to go just down, which is sort of back to go down. Oh god, I don't like the corrupted lands. I don't like the corrupted lands. I don't like the corrupted people. I'm sorry, I know it's not your fault. Oh, he's chasing me. He's chasing me. Okay, he's given up. I can outrun them. At least those types I can outrun. Oh, my days. It frickin' sucks down here. Absolutely sucks. It's just up here is the cleaning camp, isn't it? At least with that bridge over, like it's quite a significant shortcut. I don't have to go all around the fucking corrupted lands to find the cleanup camp. Oh yeah, there's a super silk slug. But did I collect this too recently to get a new thing? Probably. It looks like it's already... Eyes closed. Yeah. Too recent, too recent. I'd love to be a silk slug farmer. That'd be sweet. Hello, it's me again. I've got to go. Okay. You feel the clockwork in your skull grind into furious motion as it translates the corrupted one's speech. Beginning at the end for want of finitude? Aporia, only the facts if you please. Alas, Threshing Engine 111 cannot be saved. Why won't you listen? In catatonic bustle, round and round. Congratulations, you have been accepted. Away we'll haul away together into Royal Project Horoscope. Alas, Threshing Engine 111 has suffered yearning unbefitting of its station. Bastards, useless fucking bastards. Edict, no one listens. Show at Oleg's locket. Your father sent me, I'm here to help. Pa. Edict, stop slouching. Water trickling gently through the park. Please listen. Alas, fault in status check. Unlatch, reseat. He loves you, dearie, even if he doesn't show it. Alas, cannot exist. Subject, thy petition is hereby granted. Please listen. Entreaty, we are sorry to inform. What happened to you? Denied and thrice denied. Attention all workers. This is a disaster warning. I kept meaning to write before only. Petition. Soil then hang thyself. Unlatch, reseat. Alas, in accordance with Project Horoscope parameters. Please listen. You tell me your name? Dear Pa, I am writing to tell you. Clean each crystal head thrice daily until, record of fault, help us we are lost, and enclose this locket, which I hope shall always remind you. Please listen. Edict. All prior common names are hereby annulled and shall be dust. Come on, we have to go. Sincerely, your loving daughter, Afra Mishkin. Did you say Afra, as in Chief Interpreter Afra? It's not clear whether she can understand you. Attention. Please evacuate immediately for your own, so we'll no more go a-roving. Please help us. Alas, cannot exist. Afra, there's no time. Unlatch. Reseat. Here, you should be the one to have this. The creature seems confused at first, then she takes it gingerly in both hands, apparently entranced by it, and does not speak again. You've done what Oleg asked of you, and he'll be waiting to hear what you found, but perhaps first you should try to learn the whole truth. What was the purpose of Project Horoscope? What role did it play in Afra Mishkin's fate? And how is she connected to the other Afra that you met before? The only one who could answer those questions is the man whose name was stamped all over the horoscope files, Sunil Khan, the King's Speaker. Well, thank you very much for that. Still human, are you? Not bad going out here. Stay safe, Cohen. Damn. Damn. Feel really bad for her. Or not really anything can be done, but is what it is, hey? Oh boy. Okay, so we need to talk to Sunil. We need to talk to Afra. That might be it for now. I might be, I think our time in the Clockwork Kingdom may be coming to an end. If we can hopefully stop this darned corruption, figure out what's going on with the Clockwork King, then it'll be job well done for us, I think. Nobody's tested us recently. I almost don't want to get tested just in case, you know? Just in case it says positive. I know that's not a very, smart way of thinking. Hello. Thank you very much. 6 lads have all grown back their silk. Thank you. Maybe I'll have a kip. And then, tomorrow I can also... Oh, right, I need to buy a room. My house will also be done. I can go and have a look at my new home. That'd be quite nice, won't it? That'd be a nice little treat in between all the madness. Sleep till morning, please. Honk shoe. Good morning, everyone! Hello. Life goes on in Ferropolis. Okay. Talk to Afra. Talk to frickin' Sunil Khan. Guess that's a floor down. These guys do not give a shit. Hello. Excuse me. Okay, fine, you go first. I'm not supposed to interfere with them, so I'll oh, in fact, you know what? I'll go and see if I can talk to Sunil. Where is he? Upstairs? Is he upstairs a bit? Sunil Khan? It's not you, is it? Here he is. Speak quickly, citizen. I don't remember his voice. My time is in high demand. Let's have a little chat about Project Horoscope. Sunil narrows his eyes at you. Am I meant to recognise that name? You're telling me that was some other Sunil Khan's name all over the project files? Sunil looks at you with a hint of surprise, the first time you've seen him off balance. How did you... You tell Sunil what you discovered about Oleg's daughter Afra. When you're finished, he sighs. My, you have been inquisitive. Were your loyalties not so obviously suspect, you might even have made a good interpreter. So, what is it you imagine you'll get from me? Oleg deserves to know the truth. The things recorded in the Library of Untruths are fictions. They never happened. We are discussing imaginary hypotheticals, do you understand? Sure, this is all only a fairy tale. Oddly, Sunil smiles. In a certain land, in a certain kingdom, very far away from here. Yes, quite so. In a certain land, there was a king with magical powers. One day, the king's retainers asked if he could use his magic to transform people into their best selves. The king agreed, but first ordered a test. The king's retainers would scour the land to find 6 people who between them embodied all its variation in character and temperament. The king would then multiply each candidate 6-fold, changing every copy in a different way. The original candidates would remain unchanged to see what happened when the king did nothing. And to keep the test pure, the king would make all 36 subjects forget they were ever part of it. Okay. Is that why the king wouldn't grant Oleg's daughter's wishes? There is no Oleg in this tale. But yes, the fictional king we are discussing could not allow the original 6 subjects to be magically altered in any way, lest the experiment become tainted. The 6th candidate, Afra, was wild and disobedient, showing little promise. Yet it was one of their copies, the 6th in fact, who proved wisest of all. And so the king was satisfied. Oh my god, Afra's one of the... Afras. And began using his magic to create many more good and faithful subjects. It was a great sorrow when the original Afra was consumed by a plague unleashed by the king's enemies. But eventually the plague was defeated, and everyone, or almost everyone, lived happily ever after. So there ends the fairy tale, and there ends your telling of it, if you wish for a happy ending of your own. Is this how the corruption started, with Project Horoscope? Oh, would you care to explain your logic? You gave the king the power to alter people, then people began turning into monsters. Don't you think that's a bit suspicious? Sunil examines you silently for some time. You must think you're very clever indeed. Like a child who sees a house burn down and believes the wood is to blame. Though the corruption is entangled with the king's powers of alteration is trivially true, and the guild has never denied it. The real question is, who or what is thwarting those powers' correct operation? But it is abundantly clear that you know nothing of the king's magic, and I have better things to do than indulge the misapprehensions of children. Very well, that's all. I'll leave you to your work. Wow, I forgot that, where I read this? I think I did. I forgot that, Afra, Oleg's daughter Afra, had requested, a change of gender. And I have been... What did that do? Nothing, really. Oh, right, that's the window. Where is the... That's why I fell out of this doorway-looking window before. Because it's a doorway to a lift. Yeah, I've been accidentally misgendering that Afra this whole time. My bad. My B. Oh, this is the way into the king's chambers. Oh, super my bad. Goodbye, your... wait, I could speak to him and understand him now, couldn't I? He probably won't let me. I'm probably not allowed to speak to the king just willy-nilly. Should I try? I'm just gonna ride this elevator up and down while I figure out what I'm doing. Your Majesty. Hello. Thine audience is concluded and thou art dismissed. Yep. Vacate. Otherwise, I may be annihilated. I don't want to be annihilated. I'll get out of your hair. Let me go talk to Afra. And then I'll find Oleg. I should also speak to... I've forgotten her name in the Library of Untruths. Oh god.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I should also talk to... Do I not have the... I don't think I have the change time spell equipped. La 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 la! I have something important to tell you about your past. Afra's brows wrinkle. My past? What do you mean? Tell her what you discovered about Project Horoscope. Afra listens intently with growing horror. For the first time since you met her, she seems at a loss for words. God's alive. That's... horrible. All those Afras. They could have been me and I could have been them. They were me, and I was them. Why me? Why did I deserve to flourish and they to die? I never knew I had so many sisters. I thought I was changing the king, changing the system. But the king made me. Yet it also made my sisters, left them to die. So all of us were expressions of its majesty's will. She gazes past you to somewhere far away. All my life I wondered why I was here, in this broken world, what I was for. Through all my days as a young engineer, all the indignities I bore, now I know there was a reason. She meets your eyes with a look of intense determination. Not many people have the privilege of such a purpose. What happened to my sisters must never happen again. Please, friend, help me finish this. Help me wake the kingdom from this nightmare. I feel a bit bad for just coming out, but I'm not going to not tell her. This is important shit. We're seeking an audience with the king. Head full of gears, as requested. Splendid. You're practically one of us now, eh? I promise you won't regret it. I've been studying the message you retrieved from the graveyard. I think Its Majesty wants us to pass it on elsewhere, but not by the usual channels. In the corrupted lands there is a royal broadcast beacon. I knew. Formerly used to send signals down to the Underlands. It was abandoned when corruption took over the area, and has since fallen into disrepair. However, the king has not forgotten it. Unfortunately, Jesus, that was a big piece of snow. Or right in front of my eyeball. Unfortunately, the beacon is no longer answering remote commands, which means you, and I am truly sorry for this, must deliver the message in person. She hands you a weighty folder of forest green leather. This is what we machinists call a punch card. It's a way of recording information so the king can understand, in this case, music. Use the punch card to open the tower door, then insert it into the apparatus at the top of the beacon. Why would you want to send signals down to the Underlands? We asked the king that same question. Its Majesty was adamant that someone or something might be alive down there, and that contacting them was somehow critical to the kingdom's future. Interesting. Alas, no response ever came. That is interesting. This sounds incredibly dangerous. Very much so. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate such a journey, and I truly wish I could go myself, but if Sunil notices I'm absent for too long, our whole plan will be sunk. My advice, try not to enter any structure not fixed to the ground. Clean-up workers are your friends. If you taste lilac, turn back immediately. And if you see an eyeball, do not meet its gaze. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've been to the clean-up camp, don't even worry about it. Am I supposed to ask how I get there? I mean, I know how to get there, so it's fine. No, I'm good. If I become a monster, I'll eat you first. Entirely fair. Just wish me luck. All the luck in the world. Right, now we've got to find Oleg. Hi. Where the frickety frack? It just says Ferropolis, doesn't it? I don't know why I was thinking otherwise. There's a locked door there. Or is that just because it's night and I can break into places? I forgot that it's night and I can break into places. I need to find Oleg. Was he living in that, like, tower with a bunch of people living there? Was he one of those people? I think he might have been. I think he might well have been. Hi! Mwah. God, there's so many of them. This building? No, that's the inn. That's down to the below place. Oleg. Some coins and shit up there. Where was the freaking building? Is it this one? I don't remember. That's that person. Jason Carey, yes. Yes. I'm afraid Nadja isn't going to recover anytime soon or ever at all. On the northeast islet of Ferropolis, accessed via the city's rear gate. The northeast islet. Access via the northeast gate. Okay. I thought he was in town for whatever reason. Is this the... Wow, I really don't remember a single thing. It was a while ago, in my defense, that we saw Oleg. I remember he was drunk and throwing things. Oh my god, I fucking found him! You find Oleg absorbed in some kind of word puzzle. He is sober, but when he glances up, you see bags under his eyes. You again. You come in to throw in the towel. I found your daughter. Her name was Afra. Oleg stares at you for a long time, without visible emotion. You're trying to scam me. You just picked that out of some book you read. She'd be 36 this year. She worked on a farm in Istrik. She wanted to come home to Ferropolis, but the king denied her. Afra. What kind of name is that? Must have been Genevieve's idea. I would never have chosen it. Well, you used the past tense, so I assume it's not good news. It's a bit complicated. You tell Oleg the whole story, from the clean-up camp to your confrontation with Sunil. At one point, his hands begin shaking, so he hides them in his lap. I had suspicions, of course, that my forgetting was no accident. We all know the guild changes people. Normal people, not just crooks and saboteurs. If you're observant, you see signs everywhere. Only you can never be sure who's safe to tell. He shakes his head. Special project. Guess I ought to feel honoured. They should have looked after her. Given her an easy job, a pension. At least a fucking medal. Well then, do you still have my locket? I left it with your daughter. It seemed the right thing to do. You see his temper start to flare and he opens his mouth to yell. But something inscrutable deserts him at the last moment and he slowly sags back into his chair, staring at the table. Pah! Sentimental crap, but... He sighs. Perhaps it's fitting. We're not the queens of the ancient surface buried with their belongings. Oleg looks up at you, clearly struggling for words. The way this ended is no fault of yours. You have given me answers. I am in your debt. She's going to remain quiet. A debt like this can never be made square, but let me at least give you a down payment. This key was donated by a smuggler we picked up. In a polite and civil conversation, he told us that it unlocked a stolen Royal Freight capsule, jettisoned from his ship while flying over one of the outlying islands no one visits. The island is only reachable by air, but you can bet there's treasure in that capsule. It was going to be my retirement plan until somehow the key vanished from our stockpile. Oh well, happens all the time. Now I must ask one more favour. Not for me, but for my daughter. Take this candle to the missing persons notice board after dark. Light it. Let that be an end. Do you want to be there when I light it? I'll find my own kind of ceremony. Some things must be done properly, that's all. Corrupted or not, Afra recognised the locket. She remembered you. Are you going to say that some part of her is still in there? That maybe there's a way to save her? These are foolish tales people tell themselves because they are scared of the truth. Just as a corpse may gasp and twitch hours after death, so the corrupted vomit up chunks of the person they replaced. What you spoke to was only an echo, like a ghost. Besides, what would I do? Break her out of her cage, smuggle her past quarantine, hide her in my cupboard, and we would both be destroyed. My daughter is gone. Whatever thing has her body now, let them burn it. There are versions of your daughter that survived. Do you want to meet them? I'm happy for them, but they are not my daughters. You say they were altered by magic, and they are new people. If they are anyone's children, they are the king's. Let its majesty look for them, if it wants. Alright. Farewell, Oleg. Oleg says nothing. You leave him sitting in his cold little apartment, absorbed in his puzzle. Poor Oleg. Man, I can't believe that Afra is a copy of Oleg's daughter created by the king as part of an experiment. Jeez. That's rough shit, dude. That is rough. Notice what it's like right here. Light a candle for Oleg's daughter. You place Oleg's candle among the others and light the wick. A soft green glow suffuses the leaves of the paper, each one marking a life and a name. You think about Oleg's daughter, and all her sisters, and the people for whom there will never be any candles. Then you think about the faces you saw on your way here. What have they lost that they won't let themselves mourn? Whose absence do they feel without even knowing it? How many are pretending not to see the abyss, for fear of being dragged in too? How many think it could never happen to them? Behind you, someone begins to sing, croaking and hesitant at first. No words, just a mournful, keening tune. Something like an elegy, something like a howl. A prayer and a promise, a hymn for the missing.